Hey, what's going on YouTube? Joseph White here, and you're watching another J-Dub Twins video. Today, I want to talk to you guys about something that is pretty personal to me, okay? Is the Scat Pack the poor man's Hellcat? Well, let's just talk about that right there. You're using a very strong word, poor. All right, first of all, to buy a vehicle like this, a Scat Pack, you're not going to be poor. It's a financial investment people are going to make. And yes, hopefully you have the financial capability to make payments on a vehicle like this, or to pay for a vehicle such as this one. We're gonna drive and talk here. I guess what I'm mainly talking about is a comment that was left on the channel. I don't remember honestly whether it was one of the 5 things I hate about my car, or whether it was my 5 things I love about my car video. Check out both of them. But the individual said, if you had the choice and money wasn't an issue, everybody chooses the Hellcat. And I have to say that is a fallacy. That's just not true. Because in my case, I did have a choice, and money isn't an issue. And yet, I chose the Scat Pack Widebody. So why did I do that? People are asking, why, Joe, why? You had the choice to choose between a vehicle that has 700 plus horsepower or a vehicle with 485. You would think that the logical choice would be the Hellcat, right? Okay, well, let me paint this scenario for you. Let's just say a guy driving a Hellcat, and he is the richest man in the world. He's got so much money, it's coming out of his ear holes. Pulls up at a red light next to an average Joe, working his 9 to 5, putting food on the table for his family, working really hard, and he wants to have fun in his Scat Pack. Put the richest man in a Hellcat next to your average American in his Scat Pack. They're both feeling froggy. The light is red. They're both sitting there waiting. The light turns green. Both of them punch it. Like that. Who's coming off the line first? The Hellcat or the Scat Pack? You guys saw right there just how much my wheels spun in a Scat Pack coming off of a red light that turned green. The guy in the Hellcat, his wheels are still spinning. He hasn't come off the line yet. The Scat Pack is already down the road. Your average Joe guy, he's on his way to Burger King, picking up some sandwiches for his family. People get the Scat Pack because its power is practical, and although it didn't necessarily put the power down immediately, we had a bit of spin-off right there, it does a hell of a lot better than the Hellcat. The Hellcat is great, it is. It's a very impressive vehicle, but it's just not practical. And I could have gotten a Hellcat if I wanted one, but I didn't want it. Why? Because it's just power that you don't need, power that you can't use. I have so much fun in this Scat Pack. Not to mention its heritage. The Scat Pack heritage. The Hellcat is the future, kind of. I mean, it shows what the future has done with, you know, how it's adapted and changed and transformed the old school into something crazy, which is great. But there is nothing wrong with the Scat Pack. The only way a Hellcat or a Demon could even beat a Scat Pack off the line is if all of the variables were in the perfect conditions. You know, all of the conditions were met, the stars aligned, there's a freaking blood moon. You would have to find Sasquatch, a leprechaun, freaking unicorn, and Bigfoot, which is Sasquatch too, in a 4-way. 2 Sasquatches, okay? It's just not possible. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I just had to get that off my chest. It's frustrating when people think that people that don't have Hellcats, Scat Pack owners, are inferior in some way. It has to be a money issue, right? it's a traction issue. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.